Hello? hello. How's everybody doing today? Today we're just doing some backgrounds. I'm doing some backgrounds today. Nix, hello, welcome in. Lewis, Ghostfishy, hello. How you guys all doing today? Today I'm making some backgrounds for the isekai video. Because I have a lot of work to do on the isekai videos, so may as well get started on it. Zach, hello, welcome in. How you doing today? Gante says hi. Hello, Gante. Hope you and Gante are doing good today, Ghostfishy. Hello, Kaz. How's it going? I'm playing Leaf Green? Oh shit, how's that going? Hell yeah, dude. God, I love Pokemon, it's so fun. What starter did you pick? If you could choose one TV series you feel people don't talk much about how good it is, what would you choose? You know I'm gonna pick an anime that nobody wants to watch, right? You know I'm gonna pick Symphogear in that case, right? Well, let me tell you, Zach. Let me tell you about Symphogear a little bit here. If I had to pick a TV show people don't talk about, so Symphogear. Oh shit, Nick's won. Oh shit, Nick, send me your character. Pushing Daisies. I don't know what Pushing Daisies is. I've definitely not heard of it. Good show? Good show? I don't watch enough random TV. I watch anime. Fox, hello, welcome in. How you doing today? I don't have one. I'm just a raccoon. Don't you have like a picture on your like? Okay, let me get your Twitch picture then. In that case, let me get your Twitch picture. I just okay. Me getting distracted by like 10 different things at the same time. But yeah, if I had to pick a TV show, right, and be like, this is the best TV show, it's Symphogear. Because it's one of those anime that when it was airing, everyone was like, this is bad. And then they went to the phrase, it's so bad, it's good. But I just like it. I just like it. Alright, next, let me find your profile picture. I went to Nix's Twitch page and I just see myself. That's crazy. I also realized I'm not following you. Here, I have a follow, Nix. That's funny. How do I get your profile picture, dude? Profile picture, yeah. You're just a raccoon, like a zigzagoon. What about your Twitch profile picture? Is that like something someone drew for you, or is that like something else? Has anyone seen the new starters for Pokemon? Does Pokemon have new starters? I didn't see anything. Ari drew it? Yo, I didn't know Ari drew you a profile picture. Yo. Look how small it is. Dude, you're wearing a goose hoodie. That's adorable. You're wearing a goose hoodie, dude. Well, what do you want to be wearing? I just want you to know I looked up reference real quick for you, and like, this is the first thing I saw. I was like, what do like little cartoon raccoon people look like? And that's what I found. I found one in a suit. Do you want to just like wear a goose hoodie? Is that what you want to wear? Are you a goose hoodie kind of person? I can put you in the goose hoodie if you would like. Yeah. Let me find my stuff. Because you won the lotto. Lotto winning. Nix's first win, dude. Off-brand Tom Nook, that's funny. Nix when he gets a job. Nix when he gets a job, that's great. That's the wrong thing. What did I even open there? Hold on. Where's my... I'm trying to find my... I'm trying to find where all my little Lotto Bean people are. Oh, here it is. It's in folders of folders of folders of folders. And Kaz was our last winner, so there's Kaz. Another lost to employment. Who got employed? Did you get employed, Moikoi? Who got employed? Or you mean Nix? Do you mean Nix? Sorry, I totally have like a one-track brain. I can only hold one thought at a time. I had an interview today. Oh, did you, Nix? I hope it works out. I hope you get your job. Guess we'll use myself as a little just an outline, guideline. Nix. This will be Nix. How do I draw raccoons? Ah! It wasn't supposed to pop up over there. Why did it pop up over there? Did I leave something over there? I don't like when my Firefox pops up on the wrong window. It scares me. It jump scared me, man. Raccoon. Raccoon. Let's look up raccoon so I know what a raccoon looks like. But yeah, I hope your day's going good. Hope work's going well. Firefox? Yeah, I use Firefox. Someone say Firefox? Yes. I use Firefox. That's what I use. I'm a Firefox person. Also, Video, welcome in. How you doing today? Honkai Star Rail raccoon? Is it like actually a raccoon, or is it like just a girl with like a tail? Oh. Oh, it's a proper trash panda. Look at that. All right, next. Do you want to be wearing the goose hoodie? What's the verdict on your outfit? I looked up Honkai Star Rail raccoon to see what you were talking about, and while I did find the correct raccoon, I want you to know that I also found I guess it's the same raccoon. It's just funny because the raccoon's wearing the same outfit as the protagonist, because the protagonist is like a trash person, picks the trash all the time. I don't know, I think that's funny. That's funny. Anyways. MC searches trash cans? Yes, I played briefly, so I know that much. I didn't play the game fully, but I know that much. Ah, yes, here we go. Perfect. I'm the trash man, eat trash. Goose hoodie? Okay, next. Next, how does it feel that people call raccoons trash pandas? Do you feel like you're also a trash panda? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I will try something. I am a trash panda. Okay. Nix embraces it. Okay, let's give you like eyes, I guess. You know, I guess raccoons have eyes. Yeah. Do we give you bubbly eyes? I don't want the mochi here to be like too intrusive. It's just here as a general outline of how big to make everything. I think your eyes should be less tired. hold on. Let me figure this out. Okay, let's just give you very round eyes. You know, we could just give you very round eyes. We'll make them anime-ish so they're not terrifying. You know, like. I didn't read anyone else's lotto numbers today, so I'm just gonna hope no one else won today. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like glaze over the numbers and don't really look at them. It's not until somebody's like, so-and-so won the lotto that I realize that someone won the lotto. They got the burglar mask. Yeah, like this, right? Like this. Maybe further down. Where would we want your nose? Do we want you looking up, or do we want you looking downish so that you have more of a snout? I think something like this, right? Roughly, and then there's more floof after that, right? I'll fix it in a second. I'll make it more round. Round is cute, right? Round is cute. You got big brain in your head. Big brain. Nick's big brain. Like, I'm all kawaii and shit. I'll try my best, but we'll find out. We'll figure it out. Make that part rounder. I don't know, man. I don't know where the bottom of this should be. I guess this is like a neck right here. Sure. Then you got like little cute ears. Little cute ears. I'll be honest, I really like raccoons. I found this YouTuber one time. It was like a Canadian YouTuber. Guy that just like lives in the middle of nowhere. And all he does is every night he feeds a bunch of raccoons. He just sits on his porch and feeds a bunch of raccoons. Have you guys ever seen him? I don't know if I came across him just because he's like Canadian and YouTube just recommends me Canadian stuff. But like he literally just gave them like a bunch of hot dogs in one video. He's just sitting there feeding his raccoons like a ton of hot dogs. It was fucking adorable, dude. Oh, Lewis, thank you for the sub. Very kind of you. Very kind. Number 3? No, you got number 8. Nana, hello, welcome in. Did you see the new starters of Gen 10 Pokemon? I have not. I'm kind of curious though. Gen 10 Pokemon starters. Let me take a peek. Oh, is that them? Is that them? Let me see, hold on. I googled it and the first thing I saw was a Reddit post that shows this. Are these them? Is these starters? Are these our lads? I didn't even realize a new Pokemon was announced. I'm so behind in times right now, man. I want to say they look fantastic. I like them. Iron Fox, hello, welcome in. I like them. So this bird is hilarious. He looks like he's pissed off, but he's adorable pissed off, you know what I mean? He looks great. This one's very floofy, you know, gives a small dog energy, you know, like the floofy small dog. And this one just looks like he's kind of cool, like he'll be cool when he evolves, you know? You're not sure how you're feeling about it? I like them. I think they look good. I like them. They got good designs. They already have so many fan art already? Really? You know what? That's I'm not surprised actually. I think these designs look good. I think these designs look good. I'm curious what their final forms will be. Because, you know, anything could happen with the final forms, but I like the starting forms. I think they're adorable. They have a lot of potential. Fire Doggo Palm, Grass Angry Bird, Fab Sobble, basically, but I like it. Hello, Cat. Welcome in. How you doing today? Which one's your favorite? Which one would I pick? I'm torn between Fire Doggo and Angry Bird. Angry Bird looks like he has a lot of potential. I mean, how can you say no to like something that's adorable but pissed off, you know? I kind of really like the bird. I kind of really like the bird. Bird kind of really good. Maybe another like it or a situation? Ah, we don't know that. We don't know that. We'll see what happens with the evolutions. Anything can happen. I feel like the final evolutions are hit or miss. That's why Moshi likes me so much adorable and pissed off. You know, when I saw the second I saw this grass bird fox, I thought of you. I thought of you. I was like, you know, I kind of gives fox energy. I don't know. We'll see what happens with the final evolutions. I do like the starters though. I like all the starters. I don't pick a starter until I know what their final evolution looks like though. I'm gonna be honest because you have to evolve them anyways. Well, I guess you don't have to evolve them, but I always evolve them, right? So I always actually pick my starter based on what the final evolution looks like rather than the first. But then I always backtrack anyways and try to pick up all of them as much as I can. I like to complete the Pokedex, you know? So I'll get all of them at some point, but that's great. That's great. Inside Roar? Yeah. You mean Wrestling Fire Tiger, right? I know I know Pokemon have different names in every country, so you know can't really like keep track with all the names, but you mean this guy, right? Where he's gonna be two-legged again? I don't know, we'll see what happens with the evolutions. You know, maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe they'll surprise us. Right? This grass starter is literally Angry Bird or Squidward vibes. Grass starter looks great, dude. Good old Pokemon. I hope they have more time to complete this game. Cause I'll say I liked Scarlet Violet, right? But I feel like they didn't have enough time to fully complete the game. So I feel like I hope this time around they'll have more time to fully complete it. Because I know they rush out their games pretty quickly sometimes. So, well, hopefully this time they won't rush it out too quickly. I was supposed to put you in a hoodie. Shit. I already forgot about the hoodie decks. How does a raccoon even wear a hoodie? I guess it goes under like this, and then you have like... Hello from me and hello from Rob? Hello, Lilith? What are you and Rob doing? You guys playing games together? We need to bring our Pokemon's playthrough back, Moshi. We do. I mean, we can plan for it, Vox, if you want to. You got time to go through some Pokemons. We can go through some Pokemons. I'm trying to figure out where to put the beak on this. Maybe the beak's too big. We could go about there, maybe. Hood goes here. Hood probably a little bit too high up. Don't worry, this will be less scribbly when I do the good copy. Then got the goose eyes. Where is Rob? Lilith has kidnapped Rob, I'm afraid. Rob has been stolen. Lilith just smiles. Where is Rob? I don't know. No, he just asked me to say hello on his behalf in case he couldn't make it. I see. Very, very okay. Very kind of him to stop by to say hello. My tooth hurts? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your tooth feels better soon. You actually like it? Same with Meowscarada? Meowscarada was great. I liked the whole evolution line, honestly. I don't know. I just like Pokemon. I just like Pokemon. Pokemon's fun. It's a good time. Rob kidnapped, confirmed. Absolutely confirmed. Lilith absolutely kidnapped Rob. Oh, raccoons have like rounder ears, don't they? Hold on. This is too pointy. This is too cat-like. You want to have like raccoon ears. Raccoon ears. I just realized raccoons have like they're like little bears. They got like little bear ears. There we go. This is too adorable, like a mascot for a fabric softener or something. Raccoons, very cute. Love raccoons. You're in a onesie though. You're in a onesie, so we won't see your. I guess we'll see your hands actually. You have like a big floofy onesie on you, all right, and then your little hands come through. Right. I should probably raise this up a little bit. Not really equaled out. It's not really evened out. We put some buttons on your onesie. I don't know. And then your little feet come up here, and I guess you have like toe beans or something because you're a raccoon. I don't know what toe beans look like on raccoons, but I'm gonna assume it's just. I don't know what I'm doing. And then you got raccoon tail. I always imagine raccoon tails as big and floofy, but they're kind of not that floofy, are they? They're kind of like this, right? And you just go boo 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 boo. Something like that, yeah? Something like that. I like how Kaz appeared for 1 second out of nowhere. That was interesting. You zoom out and Kaz just appears. Watch. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. A goose onesie, hell yeah. We need pics of your feet for research. Oh man, that's funny. All right. Here's the plan. Wait. We made it like a hoodie top thing instead of a full onesie, so like your little feet are showing. Okay. All right. Now we'll do the good copy. I don't know how many backgrounds I'm gonna get done today. Backgrounds for me are kind of like a hit or miss thing, where like sometimes they just come together really easily and they're done really easily, and then sometimes Sometimes I go to do backgrounds and I'm like, wow, this is taking me forever. But I have to get some backgrounds done for the isekai that we did on stream like a month ago. I got it open in the top right hand corner, as you can see. The little map is open. The video is coming along pretty good. I'm at the part right before... I've edited up to the part right before Templars fight. So there's still a lot left to do, but we're pretty... It's coming along good. It's coming along good. Should I need to borrow some trash cans? What do you do those trash cans? For the feet? For Nix's feet? 5 trash cans for Nix's feet. That's pretty expensive. Do the trash cans have to be full of trash? Do the trash cans have to be full of trash, or like... Or do you just want like an empty trash can? Is there value in just the trash can, or is it the trash that brings value to the trash can? That. You know, thinking about the designs of the starter Pokemon, it must be so stressful being the person who is responsible for designing those Pokemon. Could you imagine having that job? You're like, these are the Pokemon that are going to like make or break everyone's image on the next gen of Pokemon game. That must be such a stressful job. You're just like, oh, I just have to design Pokemon that like everybody will love, you know, and will determine the entire success of public opinion on the next gen game. No pressure. Imagine having that job, dude. Throws 10 trash cans. That's crazy. Hello, Loveringer, by the way. Welcome in. It's like asking if you value a bank account with $0. Oh my god. You gotta have that trash. Trash in the trash can. That's how you can scam people. You can be like, yes, there's trash in the trash can, and you give them the trash can, but there's no trash. You can scam Nyx. Think about it. You got a lurk now? Okay, have a good lurk, Nyx. Thank you for stopping by and winning the lotto. I will find your name in Discord and send you this when it is done. I'm sure you're somewhere in Discord. And if I don't find you during stream, I will find you after stream. It's likely a large process involving tens of artists, testing groups, CEOs, and marketing. It does, but someone still has to design stuff. Someone still has to design that. Someone still has to sit down and throw ideas out. And sitting down and throwing out those ideas must be stressful as hell. Like, that's a job I probably couldn't do. The stress would just destroy me. Like, no, I'm good. I'll just work on, like, this random bug Pokemon that no one will care about. I'm in yours and Ari's Discords. Aight. Good to know, good to know. I like the designs of the starters, but I guess it's the models that just don't do it for me. You don't like the models? Fair, fair. The 3D models in Pokemon, definitely hit or miss. I feel like they definitely did the pixels, the 2D pixels stuff better, right? Like they looked a lot more dynamic and interesting. 3D in Pokemon is definitely not as good as their old 2D stuff. There's always something about the 3D that feels a little bit flat. I'm not very good at modeling 3D though, so I couldn't tell you how to make it better. When I did 3D, I was primarily messing around with and doing texturing and 3D animation. I tried modeling a little bit, but it just, I could not model. Moshi doesn't like flat, confirmed. I don't like flat. I like these that are flat. I like the ones cushiony and pillowy. It's true, Fox, it's true. How should I handle all this? I made like a bunch of like lines here that I have to like work around. What if we just did like sorry. I pressed the wrong button there. The black and white sprites were peak. I really like the black and white sprites. Black and white sprites were really good. Generation 5 was the last 2D game, and they did really good with the 2D. I accidentally summoned a Deathclaw and lost it? How? How do you summon a Deathclaw and then lose it? Wait, what? Huh? That's crazy, dude. Actually, what if the bottom is the bottom of the chin? Because if I do this and this, it looks like you got double chin, even though it's supposed to be like the snout. It probably makes more sense to just do this. And then maybe we just make him a big floof. Big floof, big floof. I needed help against raiders, and then when I went to loot, I don't know where it ran off to. Oh my god, dude. Well, as long as it's not attacking you, it's probably fine. You know, it's just, I'm sure the NPCs in the world could also just, you know, handle a Deathclaw, you know, it's fine, it's fine. Deathclaw roaming around wild and free, you gave it its freedom. You gave it its freedom. Briar Haynes, hello, welcome in. How you doing today? I think I'll do the color patterns not with line art. I'll do it when I color it. No. No, she's extra floofy today. I technically am floofy today, you're right. I already forgot I chose my fluffier model today. I already forgot about that. You're not wrong. I am floofier today. I got that fuzzy coat on and everything. Thank you for the head pets. You apparently summoned 2 of them, found both. They're trapped. Wait, you're trapped in a lighthouse. Like, you can't get out of the lighthouse. There's just 2 death claws outside the lighthouse waiting for you. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Well, Fox, since there's 2 of them, they can now breed. The death claws can breed. And the next time you leave the lighthouse, there'll be like 20 of them. Don't worry about it. You'll have changed the whole ecosystem. It'll be fantastic. The world will never be the same again. They want my sweet meat. That's great. Trying to breed with your corpse. Oh no, so not with each other, with your corpse. Oh, I see. I see. That's very unfortunate, Fox. That's very unfortunate. Deathclaw's pretty scary. Pretty scary. I always forget how strong they are until I play a Fallout game again. They aren't as bad in like the final part of the games, you know, when you're like already overpowered. But depending on where you are at in the game, it could be worse or better, right? Didn't need a mod pack for that. That's crazy. Move the head over a little bit. Let's see what I could do with this. I don't like the way it's lining up. Maybe it's fine like that though, I don't know. Okay, we'll make the cloth fold in like this. And then we get the floof on top. That works. Okay. Dante, hello, welcome in. How you doing today? I'm almost done my lotto winner art, and then I can get started on the on the backgrounds. Man, my throat is really messed up today. My sinuses. I just woke up like with my sinuses weird. Some days my sinuses are fine. And some days they just ain't. And today's one of them days where it just ain't. Little buttons in. Get a little tail going. There we go. Alright. We got the line art. Let's get some colors. Allergic to pollen? Not that I'm aware of. Also, there is no pollen yet where I live. What do you mean pollen? You got flowers blooming where you live? Hold on. You got flowers blooming where you guys live? Summer, I mean, it's like, winter's not even over yet. Winter's not even over yet. What do you mean? What do you mean pollen? What do you mean? What does it look like outside your window right now? I can tell you what it looks like out of my window. Snow. Cat hair. I'm just coughing up a fur ball. It's fine. I have a theory that it's from when I eat too much sugar. Like if I have like waffles and a bunch of maple syrup, I think it messes up my sinuses and it makes me sad. Guys, I can't get rid of my waffles and maple syrup. I need my waffles and maple syrup, guys. I'd be so sad without it. Alright, how do raccoon patterns work? It's kind of funny because, like, I never had allergies or, like, sensitivities or anything. Like, my whole life, in terms of, like, food or anything else. So if I do have an allergy, it's definitely a newly developed allergy. I don't like gluten, I guess. I used to be able to eat gluten and I can't anymore. Why do bodies do that? Why do they just change what they allow and not allow over time? Why do they do that? Why can't they just be functional all the time? I also have that thing that sudden light makes you sneeze. Really? That's so funny. She's been licking cat, confirmed. What, because of the hairballs? But I also have cat ears right now, Fox. What do you mean? Tiger ears, actually. I got tiger ears. You see my ears, Fox? They're wiggling right now when I blink. Look at them wiggle. This is a Nyx bean. It is a Nyx bean. Hello, Ari. Welcome in. How you doing today? You have a gluten intolerance? I do have a gluten intolerance. It's true. Stressed. I have so much to learn at work today. Wish me luck. You've been getting it too easy at work, you know? Things have been too easy. So it's time for work to not be easy on you anymore. It's time to level up. Good luck, Ari. Do your best. They were too kind to you, giving you all that free food and letting you go home early. Now the real suffering begins. They've hooked you in and now the suffering begins. It's boot camp time. Good luck. Godspeed. Don't die in the process. You drawing today, Moshi? Hello, Grobsner. Welcome in. Nyx, Shadow of Nyx, Nyx of Shadows. I said that backwards. Sorry, Nyx of Shadows in Twitch chat. You can see their name pop up from time to time in the chat box in the top right hand corner. Nyx is the won my lotto. So I'm doing a quick lotto reward for him. told me he is a raccoon, and he is wearing a goose hoodie. So we're making a raccoon in a goose hoodie. I think I'm doing this right anyways. I don't know what raccoons actually look like. Even though I have a reference right next to me, I'm like, does it look like a raccoon? Hell if I know. Hell if I know, man. Did I make that darker, actually? I don't know, dude. Raccoon? I don't know. They started trying to beat him being a moth allegations, talking about light allergies. I mean, he does have wings, you know? He does have wings, it's true. He could be a moth for all we know. He could be lying to us. Oh yeah, this is just a lotto reward that I'm working on right now on Twitch chat. For those who don't know, I have a redeem where people can roll the lotto, and if they win the number, then they get arts from me. So the first arts that they get is always a little bean like this, and then they also get, if you win a few more times, you get a dancing bean, and then eventually you get a dumpy bean. You know, just little stuff. I like this system a lot because I like to draw my community, right? I like to draw stuff with people, you know? I like to like put people in projects and stuff. So it lets me really get like a visualization for people. And it lets me use people's characters for a variety of things. So this just means I can like make stuff for Nyx in the future. Think about it. I can include Nyx in things. You're also enrolled, Nyx, in the next King of the Can tournament, where the beans will wrestle. And you get to probably lose to Fox, you know? It'll be fun, because Fox destroys everyone. You can look forward to getting demolished by Fox. She just uses it as an excuse of putting us in the trash can. I mean, Nyx is a raccoon. I think he wants to be in the trash can, right? Think about it. He would love to be in the trash can. Trash, don't mind if I do. A raccoon that loves geese? Fascinating? Yes. Yes. He is a goose wearing raccoon. Big goose fan over here. There's a bit of a running joke with another streamer where she has geese. That's where the goose comes from. CAD maxing, hell yeah. When does boot camp start for you, Ari? Ari is the goose streamer, by the way, for those who are not aware. She's not literally a goose, okay? She's not literally a goose. The goose just found her. The goose just found her. After my lunch break. It's gonna be a rough time after lunch. I'm not a goose streamer. She said she's not a goose streamer while literally typing in chat geese dumpy. Like there's literally goose emotes. She's like, I'm not a goose streamer. Goose emotes right there. See, there's another Goosey Bones. Ariel, like, I'm not a goose, proceeds to just use like 3 different goose emotes. The video with the duck. Fake fan with the duck over there. Oh wait, those beans ended up white somehow. Wait, toe beans not white. Toe beans don't do that. Toe beans gotta be pink. Yeah, we need some pink toe beans. There we go. Hell yeah. Soft, squishy, floofy. Are your eyes supposed to be black or are they supposed to be brown? They kind of look dark brown. Toe beans are adorable. I'm gonna give you a little bit of color variation to your eyes, just a little bit. Okay. You look dead inside because there's no shine in your eyes, so let me fix that. And go, there you go. We're starting to look more like your profile picture. We're getting there, we're getting there. Getting there. I was playing Monster Hunter the other day. They added toe bean gloves. You have your character, right? You got your character. Legs. And then you got your hands, right? And you got these gloves. You got like these big ass gloves that are just big cat paws. You know what I mean? They added toe bean gloves, and I was like, that's so fucking adorable. These are legs. Don't worry about it. These are legs. Listen, I just want to illustrate it for people. All right. You got your toe bean gloves now, where you just have giant, massive cat paws. When you hold a weapon, though, it's not rigged properly to like go around the hand. It kind of just like phases through existence like this. And you're like, yo, that's clipping. So that's the only downside to it, because they're so big that they're not only holding stuff properly, but like, you know, it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. I like it. I like the toe bean gloves. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Cartana to return to the next game. Okay, raccoons are all gray, and then they have a little bit of white going on. All right, I can do this. We'll do all the gray first, and then we'll finish off with the white at the end. You wanted him back since forever? Fair enough. They had Ultra Beasts. I just don't remember if Cartana was back or not in specific, but they had Ultra Beasts. I don't remember if they had specific Ultra Beasts or not. Moshi's been what? Cat with the delayed response there. Delayed response. Don't worry about it, cat. Guys, don't tell her. Make her wonder. Make her wonder forever. Confirm or deny. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. All right. And then we got to get some white in there. All right, so ears are like pretty white around the rims for raccoons, right? And then it turns like dark after that. I probably should have kept some space there for that. And then it goes like, raccoons have confusing ears. All right. Okay, so raccoons. I guess there's like a middle pattern that I missed here, which is like this, right? There's kind of like a middle pattern that kind of goes like this, and then you got like the white bits that go around, right? Dude, raccoon patterns look kind of confusing. Oh, now these look like you're having angry eyebrows now. Angry eyebrows. Angry. Alright. Is it like white only around the face? Only around the face, not the neck, just the face? Oh man, how do I make this work with what I drew? Maybe like this? No, it's gotta be like round. Oh no, I can't erase. It's all on the same layer. If we just do this. Okay, there we go. Looking more like a raccoon now. We're getting there. The pattern is coming together. Okay, and then you got like the white pattern above here. I can't really tell on a raccoon where the pattern fades out. There's kind of like a smooth gradient, you know? You're definitely looking like a bandit, though, let me tell you. You're looking like a bandit for sure. What I'm confused about is whether or not the white comes down here. It doesn't look like it does. It looks like raccoons just have white eyebrows, right? Like just their eyebrows look white. Maybe we could mirror the mask a bit more, give it like more of an outline like this. Oops. And then you have like, maybe not actually. Hold on. I'm trying to understand. Raccoons all have slightly different patterns, I'm noticing. Some of them is just straight like this, and then for some of them there's like a little bit of like an eyebrow where it goes up like this and a bit of a diamond shape that makes them look kind of evil. The diamond shaped ones look kind of cute though, not gonna lie, you know? You kind of look a little angry. So some of them just have like a pattern that goes like completely horizontal, and then some of them are like angry. Angry pattern. You know, like this, you know? And then it turns white for the rest of it like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna look at some raccoons a little bit more. My cat has a square patch of white on his chin. I call it his goatee. That's adorable. Dude, why are raccoons so fucking cute? I was just scrolling for references. Dude, look at this guy. Look at this fella. Look at this adorable fella, guys. He's adorable. I want to show you guys the guy that just fed raccoons hot dogs, but I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. There was literally a YouTuber I came across one time, and he just fed raccoons. That's all he did, and it was adorable. I think I'll do something like this, so I create a fade out. You know, just some lines. Like, yeah, like that. I think we're done. I think that's all we need to do, yeah? I think we've completed the Nyx. The Nyx of Shadows. I hope that's done anyway. I don't know. Let me just change screens while I save this off. Looks very cool, thank you. I feel like I have a sneeze coming on. Oh no, it went away. It went away. I'm probably gonna sneeze at random. Watch me just sneeze at random when I least expect it now. Auto Nyx. Hello, Sloth. How you doing today? How's things been with you? Thank you for the head pants. I guess we can swap back. Let me just set things up a little bit though. I need to find Nyx. I have found Nyx. Nyx has like wait. Message. I like how Nyx's description is just raccoon. Just raccoon. Raccoon. Here you go, Nyx. Have raccoon. There you go. And then I take Nyx, I copy, I go to VTube Studio, I go to Files, I go to Data, Item, Paste item. And then once we have item, let me get wow, guys, Nyx. Wow. There, you can sit on the floof. You can sit on the floof. Wow. A floofy spot for a floofy raccoon. You just sit on the floof. There you go. Oh, I had this open still. I forgot that was there. Nick's going to work. Yeah, I forgot that was there. You rolled a number one because you are number one. How's the isekai been going? It's been going good, actually. It's just more work than I thought it would be, so it's taken a bit longer. The editing is up to the part where right before everyone's about to fight Templar, so that's only the first boss area, right? If you remember the map, I could show you map. Remember the map? Okay, so I finished the story for all this part here, right? I'll use red instead. I finished the story for this part here. It's all edited. We're about to start this area right before we fight Templar. I still have all of this to do after though as well. So there's still quite a bit of work left to do, especially since there's a lot happening once we reach the mushroom area, right? So it's getting there though. It's getting there. I like how the video's coming out so far though. Video coming out good so far. I'm liking it. I'm excited to show you all when it gets done, because it is coming along well. They didn't take my Wanderer's advice, like always. They never do. They never do. They're like, nah. Would be even more work, but fun if everyone voiced their characters. I couldn't bother everybody for that. It would be fun though. I could try, because I want to do more storytelling videos with community members, right? I actually really enjoy making stuff with people. So I'm like, I kind of want to try more stuff like that, right? And like, it might be fun to try some stuff where people voice stuff. I've got butterflies. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I like how it's coming along, but you know, we'll see how the video turns out in the end, because like we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna be working on the planes right now. We're just gonna make some quick backgrounds. My goal for the stream is just to make a bunch of backgrounds for the isekai. But we'll see how much I manage to get done. This next area is kind of like a flatlands, maybe some hills. Staying at a consistent 80%. I mean, 80% is pretty good, Sloth. 80% is pretty good. I feel like while I was doing shenanigans, I didn't really read chat. Let me scroll up a little bit. You get 3, you get 13. I feel like you just roll 13 a lot, Sloth. You know, maybe if I just changed the number to 13, you would win. You know, think about it. Or maybe if I did change it to 13, like you said, it would just flip around to the other way, you know? No, thank you. That's funny. I'll think about the voice thing. I think the voice thing would work better if there was less characters as opposed to more characters. My goal with the isekai was actually to have as many people as possible, because you know, there was an easy way to go about it, right? I think if I was to try a community project with people voicing things, I wouldn't have too many characters for something like that. So I'd have to figure out like the way to set that up. It would take some planning to figure out, for sure. I don't know if I want this land to be completely flat. Let me sketch a little. I don't know if I want this land to be completely flat, or if I want it to have like hills in the distance or something. Maybe we like have the mountains, you know, like the mountain region over here, like in the distance, right? We could have the mountains in the distance as well. You know, maybe. I'll think about that. How would I set this up? We could have like the road going through here, maybe. If we put the road through here. I feel like I do something like, no. Maybe like this? If I do that, it could just be like a patchy road, maybe. Maybe? We could have like that part here, maybe? I don't know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out though. That's the thing about backgrounds, right? Backgrounds hard. Backgrounds are the one thing I didn't practice enough of as an artist, so my background game is a little bit. I'll figure it out though. Grosvenor of the Many Groves. I can do that. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Grosvenor of the Many Groves. There you go. It has been written. Nyx looks so cute. I'm glad you guys like it. I mean, raccoon naturally very cute. Raccoons are great. At least you're getting to practice it now. True. All right, we also need craters everywhere. And I think at some point we're going to also want to draw in like meteorites coming down, because this is the land that gets bullied hard by like explosions and shit, right? You got like craters everywhere, right? Oh, that's the wrong way. So we want to make it kind of cratery, I think. Clouds, hello, welcome in. How you doing today?
Blink, motherfucker!
Thank you for the blink redeem. Wait, did Clouds just win? Clouds just won the lotto. Alright, hold up. Clouds is on his 6th win. Damn, dude. Let me get you on there also, Clouds. You're on your 6th win. 4 more wins and you get a dumpy. How does that feel? You want a dumpy? You want a dumpy? Win 4 more times. This is the land where Ari casts bully. True. This is the bullying land, where the bullying happens. Do I want a Doompy? I don't know, do you want a Doompy? Why would you not want a Doompy? Okay, so we got road here. Road here. I'll probably actually make this with green. I said that I do want a Doompy. Your time has kept you from reading it right. I didn't read it right, you're right. You didn't say you wanted one. Reading comprehension, man. How does it work? I don't know. I don't know what reading comprehension is. You think I can read words? That's crazy. I don't read words. Reading words is for educated, smart people. Oh man. Wishy, you ever watch Monty Python movies? I think I saw a little bit of one of them, but otherwise no. We forced Ari to watch them yesterday, but she fell asleep and snored? Wait, she snored? Ari, I didn't know you snored in your sleep. It's crazy. I did not snore. I mean, you wouldn't know, you were asleep. Why would you know if you snored or not? You were asleep. You wouldn't know. Ari, did you not like the Monty Python movies? Were they boring to you? Were they not your cup of tea? You wouldn't know because you were snoring? She wouldn't know, it's true. The person doing the snoring wouldn't know that they were snoring. Unless you're a very late sleeper and your own snores wake you up, but you know, we don't know if Ari is that or not. Yeah, but Clouds was there. Clouds was there and he confirms that you were snoring. Would I believe the words that come out of Clouds' mouth? I shouldn't, but I do. That'll teach you to fall asleep during movies, Ari. You shouldn't fall asleep during movies. 100% trustworthy, says the guy who spread clips out of context of me. Clouds trustworthy, crazy dude, absolutely wild. I'm gonna assume Ari did not enjoy the Monty Python in that case. Unless she defends herself. It was past my bedtime? That's crazy. Ari, that's peak old people. You become peak old person. Just passing out at random while trying to watch TV. And you're just like, I'm tired. And you just pass out while watching TV because work has destroyed you. That's peak old person. How does it feel to become an old person, Ari? You no longer stay up like the kids do, watching things, having energy, being alive, just immediately passing out. Next you'll be sitting like on your front porch doing nothing, and you'll be like, yeah, I just need a minute to do nothing. I must go back and lock in. Have fun in boot camp, Ari. You take care. I hope it goes well. Thank you for stopping by and chatting. Always appreciate you stopping by, Ari. Seducer. We're all gonna think that she's a snorer now. It's the canon. It's the canon that she snores. So I don't know. Welcome in. How you doing today? Don't normally watch art streams. I mean, I think art streams are for when you just want to cozy, relax kind of a dealio, you know? Very particular mood for those, I think. I think it's totally understandable if someone's not in the mood for some cozy art streaming, you know? Let's get some colors in here. Get some variations. Alright, let's keep the chat warm. Thank you, Grosmer, for keeping it warm. What would I make brighter? Probably like big chunk in the middle, maybe? Big chunk in the middle. I love how painting is just a process of like, just trust me, bro. You just make like a bunch of random blobs and you're like, just trust me, bro. It's going places. It's going places. Trust. Just trust me. I think the background also needs to have like a bit of a... I should make a proper gradient, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just... Oh. We're just blobbing it up, dude. blobs everywhere. We'll do the sky like last, I think. The sky also has the falling meteorites and whatnot, the falling stars. You should just make everything red. Just trust me, bro. Red isn't until up here in this land up here. I think it's from purple and red. We're doing a couple of different biomes. I don't think I'll get to this biome by the end of the day though. I think I'll maybe get this one done. I'm probably not going to make it to the other ones. I got 3 other environments to make after this. But today's feeling like a day where it's not going to go very fast. It's very mommy. No one has ever said that, no. I don't know what's mommy about it. That's crazy. You're the first one to say that, actually. I can start saying Fox immediately on board. Oh, that's crazy. We're not in any rush. The thing is, I'm in a rush. I wanna get my isekai video done. I'm having a lot of fun making it, and I really wanna post it and share it with everybody. I think the one downside to my isekai video is that probably the way I wrote the script. I think I'm still learning how to put together stories properly in a way that's really entertaining. So the writing could be better. But that's a work in progress for me. But I think the general idea is kind of working out. Because the one thing about me is that I'm not sure what kind of YouTube videos I like making yet. I'm kind of just experimenting, right? And I think with every new video, it kind of gives me a better idea of what I like doing. So I think I'm like slowly figuring out the kind of videos that I like to make. I think I'm slowly getting there. I'm gonna put these mountains in distance, very far away. It won't be that blue though. We'll like this kind of blue. There we go. What is it, Yuri? Oh no. I made an isekai with chat on stream. Like was it last month or was it only a few weeks ago? I don't even remember. It might have been last month, yeah. It's been a minute. We kind of just built a story together on stream, and I wanted to turn the story into a video. So I've been working on the video. But it's been kind of slow. I'm trying to make some environments for it right now. Kind of an experimental thing, right? I've noticed that I really like doing collaborative processes when I do creative stuff, like, you know, getting feedback and input and people pitching in ideas. So I actually really like doing things with chat and other people. So I'm gonna probably try to do more story building stuff like that, because I also like just making animations. I like making little stories. So it's kind of a learning process for me. I think it's Yowie. I mean, it could have been. There was just no chatters in chat who were leaning that way, you know what I'm saying? But it could have been. There was no romance subplots or anything. Chat was just chat was very much into just betraying each other during that stream, actually. Only betrayal. Only betrayal during that stream. Let's get some blues in here. You're saying what? Sorry, it's YouTube chat. They're talking about Yoi and Yuri. It's like, is this a Yoi? Is it a Yuri? You know? Chat had a kink for running away. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. It was funny though. I did not expect them to run away as much as they did. It was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. Clouds? Are you literally just gonna call me that now? I want to bite the people who picked to run away. We'll never know who they were because we don't know who was active in chat during that time and who selected it in the polls. We'll never know who the runawayers were. I think I need to draw more craters. I think we need more craters on this. Okay. Let me figure out some more craters. So we have a crater here. We have a crater here. This could be like a hill going down like this, maybe. Moshi, do you... Wait, I can't read that. That's just white. That's just white blocks. That's just white blocks. I don't know what that says. I can't even click it or anything. What is that? You love 2010 to 2020 horror? I haven't seen horror stuff in a while. The Runaways, that should be their name. The responsibility to kill the Demon King? Yeah. Yeah, they did do that. They did do that. They didn't just run away from the Demon King, mind you. They also ran away from, like, the very first enemy that they ever had to fight. They ran away from the Gabugante boss. Like, the goblin boss of the region, right? They just ran from everything. I guess they did have a proper fight against a couple of generals, but then they ran away after that. They tried to run from Huey, like the gate guard moment, but they failed to run. And then Huey's just like, no, I'm turning into a mushroom, sorry. They would have even ran from a dude that just wanted to become a mushroom. Not even putting up a fight. He couldn't even hit them and they were trying to run away. Bunch of cowards, they were, dude, they were. They ran from everything, it was bad. Have you heard of Tiki Toby? I have not. The other creepypasta DS turrets and that's it. I haven't actually looked at any of the creepypastas at all. Like, I vaguely know what some of them are. Like, I know what Slenderman is vaguely. But I don't know too much about that whole thing. Didn't really get too much into horror. Gante does have the glizzy power, it's true. He does have the glizzy power. You need to read Jeff the Killer. It's funny. Jeff the Killer is one of the worst stories ever written. The Duality of Man. One person's like, it's hilarious, you gotta read it. And the other person's like, it's terrible, don't do it. The Duality of Man. Any mentions of Thing, of, and Bleach will have you cackling? That sounds wild. I got left behind. Vidya did get left behind. You can navigate your way through the world. It's okay. You'll be okay, Vidya. Trust. Everyone might have left you behind, but at least you're not on the ship that's going to nowhere, right? Nobody even knows where that ship is going. Everyone took the boat out, you know? I really want to finish the video. I really want to finish the video so I can just show everybody what happened. The video will be about 30 minutes long. The recorded narration came out to about 30 minutes. Move this go up like this. The ship sails off the world. The Earth is just flat. The isekai world is just flat. The ship just sails off. You just have like a PNG. Wait. Let me draw a picture. You just have a PNG, right? That's like the edge of the world, and you have the boat. You got the boat. And it just goes boop, and sails right off like this. Right. The boat's like, whoa, and then when you hit here, you rotate it 90 degrees, and you go, meow. And so ends the fate of our heroes. The OPM slide? Oh, the guy that just goes down the hill? Yeah, I know which one you mean. Oh my god, dude. That's so funny. Poor One Punch Man. It's crazy what happened to One Punch Man. Now, I haven't been into One Punch Man in a while, right? But it's crazy that the latest season be like that. Her hair is having a seizure right now. It is. It does that sometimes. Yeah, my hair is rigged in a way that is kind of weird. Primarily, it when I smile, my hair turns orange. When I smile, If I don't smile, it doesn't turn, but if I smile, it does. The problem is I made the model myself and rigged it myself, and I couldn't get it to work. Let me show you an illustration of smiles. Okay, if I so that's like white hair, right? White hair. If I don't smile, if I do smile, my hair turns orange. Now there's 1 degree of smile, like a slight smile like this. If I do a slight smile like this, it flickers rapidly because I can't decide if I'm smiling or not. More bipolar than seizure? Bipolar would be accurate. Let me find the sweet spot for you. Hold on. You know, there's this weird middle ground where if I smile slightly, my hair is like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? You rapidly age if you're sad. Yes. That's accurate to real life. If you're sad, you do in fact rapidly age. Happiness will keep you young. Yeah, no stress. No stress on body. Think about it. The less stress you have on your body, the younger you remain. My model be perpetually white. Fox, do you never smile ever? Never? Not even when your hockey team people win? Not even when you've won a lot in sports betting? You never smile? Never? The squish? Thank you for the swish. Smile is a crutch. So when you laugh, because sometimes you laugh. I've heard you laugh many times. When you laugh, what happens? What kind of a face expression do you make, Fox? I like to imagine when Fox is laughing, he's just like... He's like this, he's like... This is the Fox facial expression when he's laughing. Oh, wait. This is the face expression he makes when laughing. He's just like... This is Fox having the best day of his life. Like this, just like this. Fox having the best day of his life. Inside his soul, he's doing this. But this is how he expresses himself. It's doxing. You've seen young people with white hair? I have too, actually. There's all kinds of reasons a person gets white hair very, very young. Like full-blown white hair, right? I've seen people in their 20s, like mid-20s, with full white hair. I think there's some teenagers who got like certain genetic conditions that sometimes cause that, so that even as like kids they have it. It's kind of interesting. People can get white hair all kinds of ages for sure though. Some people laugh with the expression. That's like the octopus lips. The Fox, be honest, is this how you laugh? Oh, sorry. You don't want to forget his eyebrows. I'm trying to figure out how to make this land look like it's in desolation. No, that's too much. I mean, I'm curious now, Fox, because, you know, I've heard you laugh. I've heard you make laughing noises. You've laughed on stream, in fact. You know, you can't. I can't help but wonder how that works if you never smile. Resting fox face. It needs a little more angy. A little more angy video. A little more. A little more angy. You should make the grass around the craters yellow because it would look like it's dead because of the meteors. I could go a little bit more yellow for sure. I don't know how deep to make some of these holes though. Like, should this just be like grass missing, or should it be like... Should it be the kind of hole that you could fall and trip into? I kind of want to... I need to lighten this area here. But I don't want to make it the same color as the side that's going up. I'll lighten this. Let's see what this looks like. Probably more grayish, yeah. Grayish might work. If I do smile, it happens very rarely, but when I do, it legit hurts my face. That muscle doesn't get worked out. That's crazy, folks. Fox, you're gonna be like that anime girl. Wait. Let me get the anime girl face. Hold on. Oops. I got a very specific thing that you just made me think of. But she had big boobs now. This isn't about her boobs, Fox. Let me find the GIF. Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. Nice. Nice. That's Fox just being like, hmm. It's not about her boobs, Fox. It's about her smile. She's dead inside, man. She only smiles when she pulls her fingers up on her face. Or I would have way bigger booba. True. If you were an anime girl, Fox, you absolutely would have bigger booba. It's true. Swap meters are also very deep. I wouldn't know how deep to make it. I don't know. The thing is, so here's the thing, right? The thing is, we have to use this background image for... It's a background image specifically being used for animation, right? So not only do I use the fully zoomed out image, I have to design it in a way where I can zoom into pieces of it and use the pieces. So I have to be careful. I have to be careful with how I actually handle. If I do make a bunch of holes, the problem with the holes is everywhere there's a hole, a character can't stand there, right? So I'm thinking about it from like a general perspective as well. I also just don't know how to draw craters. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, let me Google some craters actually. Let me Google some craters for help. Oh, I see. It's not about depth. Okay, hold on. It's not about depth. So when you have a crater, like take this one in the front, for example, right? We're supposed to have like a little lip that goes up around it. Okay, we can't even see that. There's supposed to be like a little lip around it though, right? And then from the lip, it goes in like this. And it's not the middle part that's the darkest. It's the side where the sun's going. Like that. I see now. That's what I need to do with all my craters. I need to give it like a little lip around it that goes up. You could also add yellow patches of grass to show where past holes had been filled in. We'll get to that, yeah. I'm gonna finish the holes first before I do that. I gotta figure out where to put them and how to make them look. Can't even escape potholes in fantasy. I know, right? Okay, what is this? So then we also need like a little mound like this. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning how to make craters right now. So we'd lose a lot of grass. We'd lose a lot of grass around where there's little craters. And then we'll take a darker color to be like, yeah, like this. Just the edge. And then you could like maybe make ripples in between. Maybe no to the ripples. I don't know. Maybe no to the ripples. Got that going like this. I think the lip piece will also just be very bumpy, like this. Yeah, like yeah. Okay. I'm getting the idea of how to do this. I'm getting it. And then we'll have like I don't even know what to do with the grass because craters are usually in like very desolate areas to begin with. So I'd have to figure out how to make the grass work. Dead grass could probably work as well. Maybe we fade it out a bunch more. It's like maybe it's not as... Let me think about that actually. You have like grayish yellow grass, like this? Maybe? I think something like that kind of works. Maybe that's too much dirt. Too much dirt, maybe. I need a channel redeem so I can use 185k waffles. Fox, there's one channel redeem that specifically has your face on it right now. Did you know that? Look for it, Fox. Actually, I forget to turn on some of my channel redeems. Let me check real quick. Hold on. Are all my redeems on? Yeah, they're all on. Did laser work, or is laser broken? I feel lied to? You do have one. It's not my fault you're blind. Look, there you go. My face wasn't on it? Oh, the icon! I meant like the animation had your face on it. I couldn't blast dicks. I don't know why that one doesn't work. Maybe I didn't set it up with this model. I don't know. I'll have to double check that. Sorry, we were working on the creator, weren't we? But yeah, your face. I meant your face was on it in the sense that, like, the animation has your face. You appear and cheer. If you have other ideas for what you'd like to spend your money on, you know, I'm all ears, Fox. I can listen. I can hear it out. If there's something that would make you spend your money, make you spend your waffles, I could add new redeems. I just wouldn't know what to add at this point. We're gonna do more gambling on Easter. By gambling, I mean we're doing wrestling on Easter, and you can gamble points for who's gonna win. Yeah. All right, let's change this over here. Probably 400. Is that how many times you're gonna use it? Did it even work the second time? I didn't even see it the second time. But I also wasn't looking. I was very focused on my work. Okay, so Quartz had a good idea. I can finish those now that I know what I'm doing. We can figure that out. Quartz had a good idea, though, about making it look patchy because of all the craters. We could make the world look a little bit patchy. Yellow grass kind of has like that kind of a look, I guess. Maybe more yellow? I think we'll remove it from this spot and put it more like here. I'll probably change the colors slightly because it's a bit too bright. And I'll just have to do some like scribbly transition stuff a little bit. Polly-ish, welcome in. How you doing today? Since this is like a hill going up, maybe we'll leave it like the way it is. That, oh, you're grabbing someone. Why are you grabbing someone? I was like, what is that emote? Okay, I feel like the creators are a bit... I don't know how I feel about them. I feel like I need to do something different with them. I'm not sure what to do with them. Maybe I could make them more like sharp. Hold up. Another thing we could do with the creators is we could instead have it like flatland and then it like curves in like this, maybe? I might leave this one as it was. Maybe instead of it going up, we just don't make it look like it's going up at all. I feel like there's two ways to do craters. Either you have like an impact of a blast that's like pushing everything upwards, you know? Like, you know, like if a crater goes down, if like a thing comes down and hits something, then like the dirt there goes up, right? So it creates like a mound, or you just like have like, and I think in like anime, when they have a crater, there's just a flat surface, and then they just put they just put a hole in the, you know what I mean? I don't know how to make that look good though, or how to make it work. New craters would be so hard to do. You also make the ground Lego blocks. What do you mean by that? Oh, like it shatters? Like it shatters like glass? Like this block? Like it like yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Like it just cracks. It cracks, that's true, it does crack. Fox. Okay. I could do that. I could make the ground crack. It's like this, like impact, right? Kind of gives it more like. And then we can just kind of get rid of the grass as we need to. Maybe an anthill. I don't know where to put an anthill. I don't know. Would we even be able to see an anthill? Random anthill. We'll have like small crater here, maybe. Like this isn't just a crater. This whole thing won't be a crater. And this will be the crater. Small crater. And then this piece is just missing grass. It's just missing grass. Subscriber 799. Is that what I'm at? Am I actually? That's crazy. That's wild. Okay. So we have small crater there, a little bit of missing grass. Some other patches of grass here. Okay, okay. I think the general idea is getting there. Oops. That's how I started, guys. That's how I started. Just the background. All right. We're getting there. Can we get a rusty sword on the hill? Like here? This? The path in the background is kind of... The path in the background is kind of crossing over with the sword. And it's making it hard to see the sword. I guess the solution would be to make it a brighter sword rather than a darker sword. No. I'll figure this out. Hold up. Maybe something like this? I feel like it's too much in the middle. Maybe that works? I don't know. The placement is hard because I feel like the placement would be best here. Just because of the way the color lines up in the background. But then it's not really on the hill if it goes too far back, right? I could change the color of the path. Because the path is far away in the distance. I could do that. So like you have sword, right? You have sword. And behind the sword, what we could do in general is we could take some blue. Maybe we have a purple instead. A darker color. We can make it darker. And then all this could become purple. Well, we'll smooth it out. We'll change the opacity in a second. Ah! And then that way, things in the foreground and the background will be a little bit more separate. Probably something like this in terms of like composition. Nom? You nom me? Crazy. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll probably end up separating this object. I'll end up separating this object from the rest of the environment, because we could use this object for a few purposes in animation. So I will take that. Maybe we should actually take more of it. Okay, so we'll take this, we'll put the little sword on it, and it'll be its own object. Because if we do that, we can hide people behind it, we can pan it, we can create depth with it. We could do a few things with it. So we'll have it as a separate object. It'll also make it easier to just paint the background separate from it. You used to write SCPs and then you started your own SCP project. It's not as good as SCP, but at least it's something. I mean, if you think it's fun, by all means. All that matters is that you're having fun with your projects. I encourage people to work on their own projects, make their own things, make their own stuff. Writing in general is very hard no matter what it is you're writing, so like props to you for getting them writing done. Keep doing it, keep it up. Okay, so we have this piece, and then we got sword. Sword's a little bit weird looking right now, but we'll get there with sword. How much of the sword should be colored versus not colored? A little pommel. I feel like maybe not actually. Okay, we'll do some basic color on it, and then we'll just kind of. I was gonna make it darker, but then I'm like, no, the background's supposed to be darker. We could make it brighter. It's fine. We'll make it work. So you have this. You have this. It's probably too dark. I'll rust it up in a second. I'm just gonna get some basic colors in. So you have like gold, and then handle could be red, blue, red, brown, brown. Okay, sword. So we have basic idea of sword, right? Basic idea. Basic sword. Basic sword looks good. And then okay, we'll add some rust. Maybe we'll chip away at it a little bit too. I don't even know what color to make rust. Orange? Well, orange? Just orange? That's too bright of an orange, ain't it? Dirty orange? Dirty orange. It just looks red. It just looks red, man. And doo-doo brown for rust? Doo-doo fox brown? Fox, no. Fox, no. Fox thinking that his color scheme is doo-doo colored is crazy. Don't do yourself dirty like that, Fox. Okay, let's chip away at the blade a little bit. You know, like that. Maybe this. Maybe this. Doesn't really, you can't really tell from far away. Yeah, you really can't tell. It's just blending with the background right now. There's two ways we can handle this. We can either give it a cleaner outline, or we can change the background. Let's try an outline, maybe. You did me dirty by trademarking my color. I didn't trademark your color box. What the fuck? I didn't trademark your color, bro. A wagon wheel half buried somewhere. I could do that. Okay, sword. Got a little bit more of an outline on it. Oh shit. I put this on like the wrong layer, didn't I? I did. One second. Like this. There we go. I want to like kind of just change the opacity a little bit. Okay. You can tell what it is now and where it is now. Okay, it's not too faded into the background. Give it like a little bit of a glint. A little bit of a shine. Maybe the shine is too much. The poor person that will inevitably get tetanus from all these rusty swords. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. It's all good. All right. I'm gonna fill in this background real quick, so it doesn't just bleed all over the place like it is doing. We got this color here, this color here. Let me patch this like that. Do this. How about a sign with here be Gantes, like the here be dragon sign? I'm gonna say no to that one specifically because I've decided instead to make it a running joke that after the Gantes are not defeated, you just see them doing flips in the background every once in a while. But maybe the sign would help the joke. Maybe the sign would help the joke, right? Maybe it would. I feel like the sign would be better in the forest because the forest is their original habitat, right? The forest is their original habitat from where they're like originally from. All right. Okay, so we got normal ground and then we got the little cliff. We got the little cliff, and now we could put stuff behind the cliff as well. You know, like if we wanted to be like, oh, you know, if you had like a little man or something, right? You could put him behind the cliff now, you know? They could do peekaboo stuff now. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. All right, what is a wagon wheel? Wagon wheel half buried. Where would be a good spot for that even? I feel like you wouldn't put that in the foreground. I feel like that'd be a background thing, like maybe over here. I feel like that's a very much a background thing. Hold on. Okay, so we had a wheel. I think the wheel would go roughly like here. How big would a wagon be in the distance here? Let's figure that out first. If I had a wagon here, it'd be like this. That's probably wagon size, right? The wheel would be very small. We'd barely see it. You know what? That's fine. Maybe like here-ish in the dirt. Dude, this place is starting to look like the apocalypse. Listen, I know Templar's lands were very bullied, but it's starting to get really bullied over here. I guess it is a plot point that he leaves the demon lord's side specifically because he's like, yo, I'm tired of the living conditions here. So it does help. It does help that everything is very destroyed. I'm not even sure if this looks like a wagon wheel. I hope it does. It looks very dark. I'm gonna have to lighten it. Dantes are the T-Rexes of this fantasy world. They're able to adapt to just about any environment. The only difference is either that their color or them wearing a little hat or no sleeves. You know what? I could see that, actually. I could definitely see that. They're very adaptable. I change everything. Well, I don't remember what color I grabbed. Yeah, I grabbed all the colors. Shit. You know what? That's fine. We'll make it work. He was the middle child of demon employees, basically. Poor Templar. Effective shadow should be like maybe more than that. Maybe it's fine though. Ah, it's fine. It works. Okay. This is just dirt. I was gonna make like another crater here, but I think I'll just make this dirt. It'll just be dirt. Like, you know, the grass got like scuffed up over here. Kind of a dealio, you know? Just a little scuffed up. All right. I think we could just clean it up and then it'll be basically very usable. It'll be usable. Primarily, we need to clean up the sky. We need to make some. We should make some sky fireballs first. Okay, so sky fireball, what will that look like? We could go for classic red, but I feel like it'd be better if it was not red. Let me just draw it here. So you have like a falling star, right? Kind of looks like this. And then you'd have like, before I color it actually, I'm gonna make a second. Sorry to regret awakening the Gantes because they're far more effective than Sovereign Generals. Dude, the Gantes are unstoppable. Okay, so the goal with the fireballs, right? The goal with the fireballs is that we want them to animate a little bit, right? I think 2 frames might work, but I might also just go 3 frames, right? So like, for example, right, we go like, you know what I mean? Like just a very basic animation of it just wiggling a little bit. You know what I mean? To indicate that it's moving. Just a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. La tete. I think it'd be really fun to do a part 2 of all this. I just have to finish the first video first. All right, then we got this piece kind of like breaking up like this. Okay, and then we gotta, how do I do this? I want it to have like a deeper color, maybe like a purple. You know, like, like a little bit of a tail, you know what I mean? This might need oh shit, dude. Hold on. Grab this, do this instead. Yeah, not do that. This might need an outline, right? But I don't know yet. Okay, so far, stop that. I don't think it's wiggling enough, man. I don't think it's wiggling enough. I don't think it's wiggling enough. It's too similar. It's too alike. You're telling me I can't get your art from my card game? I mean, I don't have time. I don't have time, Lewis. I got so many things to art. I got so many things. Maybe one day, Lewis, in the future. Okay, we'll erase a little bit of the tail here. A little bit, just wee bits amount of the tail. This? Maybe it'll wiggle a little bit better like that now. You know what? I could live with that. I could live with that. I think while it's moving, people won't really notice. Okay. People won't really notice. We'll call this falling star. I'll put both in here. The problem is if it's coming from the sky, it might be hard to see while it's in the sky, right? I'll probably angle it a little bit more. So while it's in the sky, it might be hard to see, but when it comes down, it'll be easier to see. Maybe we won't angle it a little bit more. I don't know what to do with it yet. We'll figure that out. I will see if an outline helps it any, or if I should just give it a glow. Because we could just give it a stroke, but stroke might be a little bit too strong. We could give it an outer glow, but outer glow would have to be dark. That doesn't really work too well, I don't think. I see. I guess it's kind of like having that. Like this. I might just go with stroke instead. It's more simple. And then we could just make the stroke have less opacity. Maybe roughly? I don't know if I like that. Do I like that? I'll just do that. Whatever. Stroke 2. I already don't know what color it is, which isn't good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's grab the color code. Opacity 62%. Color code, boom, 62%. There we go. Okay. And then it'll wiggle while it's falling down. It'll be like, pew. Do I need to make explosions? Uh-oh. Do I need to make explosions, dude? Part 2 is like 30 years later or something? You mean like after the world has like changed dramatically or something? We could do something like that. I'll have to think about it. Will chat ever defeat the demon lord? Will the demon lord ever be overthrown by her own people? What will happen? We will never know. Like the handle was too small, sorry. I want to make a longer handle. That's why money exists. People pay you to do stuff. But you didn't take my anxiety into account. You think I can just accept payment without anxiety? You fool. Oh man. I'll pay you to not have anxiety. I wish it was that easy. That'd be great. There's nothing for them to fall behind except for like maybe this cliff. Like it goes behind the sky, behind the mountains. It can't go behind the mountains because it's supposed to be hitting this land. I mean, I could just make an explosion. Shouldn't be too hard. I could do a really lame explosion. Or wait, no, I have an explosion I made a long time ago that I can use. No, we're good. I have an explosion I can use. I just have to color correct the explosion. So we're fine. We're fine. I'll have an explosion. It'll work. It'll work. I have an idea. It'll work. Smarty. Let me finish the sky. No. I have a random explosion that I made. I have a random explosion. I have a reusable explosion that I can use in random things. It's not a... It's a funny explosion. I'm good. I got this. Sky. Let's see what we can do with the sky. I think we'd make this kind of like fade here. And I think at the top of the sky would be the darkest part of the sky. So like, whoop. Not too dark though, not too dark. Oh, I accidentally grabbed that. Stop, get out of my way. There we go. Sky. Have the demon lord, may she say, I love the smell of evil in the morning to our open part there. That's funny. Explosion may kill people, at least it's recyclable. It is recyclable. Listen, when you're a single animator by yourself, trying to make big projects that you can't possibly make because they're all out of your scope, you got to reuse animations. You got to reuse animations. It's just how it is. It works if what you're making is funny and tongue-in-cheek, because then it could just be part of the joke. It's a good thing I don't make serious entertainment, because then I'd be in trouble. It's a good thing everything I make is tongue-in-cheek. You know, for this guy, I could just use the normal gradient. I don't know why I did this to myself. Needs more blue. Just delete everything with blue. Oh man. Hold on. Hold on. Should have just used a normal gradient instead of doing what I'm doing. I made my life a little bit more difficult by accident. Okay. Do this. And then we do this. Vague hand gestures at anime. Anime definitely just does whatever, saves time. A lot of anime is, I think modern anime is a little bit different compared to older anime because they have bigger budgets nowadays and they can afford to like do bigger things with more things. But old anime was very much built around constraints where they tried to make it so things just looked as flashy as possible, even if the animation had to be very limited, right? So they use a lot of very limited techniques where like they like couldn't really do what they wanted to do because they just didn't have the budget for it, but it looked good, right? So like poses in perspective and like the setup for what was moving would be used in very creative ways. Some studios did it pretty good, right? Some studios did it pretty good and it was very like stylish. But then some studios did it kind of in a way that didn't look so good. And it's like, so it's like kind of a hit or miss thing because it depends how well someone can utilize the techniques, right? I tried studying a lot of those anime that kind of did the budget constraint stuff to see if I could like make use of this, you know? It kind of works, but like I think in modern day people can tell that it's a little bit cheap compared to like other animation because people are very spoiled with high budget things nowadays. But I think it's good to know the techniques regardless because they can definitely help out in a pinch. Will they revive the fallen party members with necromancy? It's okay, nobody died, they just became unemployed. I decided people becoming unemployed was better because you can work around it better. Alright, sky, very beautiful sky. We probably need some clouds or something. We probably need some clouds. Oh, oops, that's my forest. Sorry. I pressed the wrong button there. That's my forest for those who are curious. That's how quick and I'm kind of going for this, right? I'm not trying to make anything super detailed or clean. All right, let's make some clouds. I think I want clouds. Is this sky acceptable? Yes. Maybe we just... Wait, that's too big. These aren't the clouds. It's just me making the sky have a little bit more variation. I say as they look like fucking clouds. Alright. Clouds. So the thing about clouds is it'll give us places to hide our falling stars so they don't all come from like the sky like this, right? Give us some variation for those. Because we could just be like, yo, here's a cloud, right? And if a cloud is in our way, obscuring our vision, we could have it come from the cloud instead of like always from the top, you know? And that way we have some depth, you know, depth. Was it Vidya that got abandoned? Yes, it was Vidya that got abandoned. We could do a lot with Vidya who got abandoned, you know? He could become the new protagonist. He's like, he could be like, I gotta fix this shit. But Vidya also was the kind of person who actively wanted to run away at the smallest sign of danger. Like, he scraped his knee at the start and was like, nah, I'm done. Will you be adding animals like boards to this picture? No. No, I won't be. Why did painting pull you in versus line art? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I don't know. I just liked painting my whole life. Like, I like the way digital painting looks, right? But I also like how like traditional paintings look as well. Painting is this cloud looks terrible. You know what? We'll make more random splotches. Hold on. My mother was a painter, like a traditional painter. She's very good at it. She's much better at painting than I am, and like realism. She's a much better artist than I am in that aspect. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it's because I just always saw paintings when I was younger. Could be that. But I like how digital painting looks, right? Like if I put two pictures side by side, right? Like if I look at like a bunch of artists that I like, there's a lot of artists that I like that do line art, right? Like there's quite a few. But there's also quite a few artists that I like that do painted artwork, right? So like when you sit down as an artist, right? At some point you're like, well, what do I want my art to look like, right? And at some point you ask yourself that. And when you ask yourself what you want your art to look like, you know, like for me, I just wanted it to look more like painted stuff as opposed to line art stuff. I just liked the aesthetic more of paintings. So I got more pulled into doing paintings than I did as opposed to line art. Because to me, that was just felt like the thing I wanted to do. It just felt right, I suppose. I don't know. I don't think there's a real answer for that. All right, those are my clouds. I don't know. Did my best with my clouds. I could probably crop it so you don't see the tail, and then it just goes pew. I'll figure out the animation. What we could do is get a little stroke. Moshi Mosh and her mom art collab. My mom does traditional work. She doesn't do digital work. She does traditional. And I don't do traditional. I've tried traditional art a little bit. It's very hard. I work better with digital because I've always messed around with doing stuff digitally ever since I was younger. There was this, what was it called? There was this thing that you could draw on, like the first fucking tablet in existence. I had one of those when I was a kid, and I also just spent a lot of time on like Microsoft Paint and stuff, right? Let's see if I can find the tablet so I can show you guys. Hey, Jam Monkey, how you doing? It was this thing. It was this thing, dude. Hold on. It was this thing. I had one of these. Okay, these things were like the first tablet to ever exist. This thing was both simultaneously awful and awesome at the same time because nothing else existed like it at the time. You plug it in, you plug it into your TV. You'd plug this into your TV and it'd be like a software that you could like kind of doodle on, right? I had one of these as a kid. I had one of these. I don't know. I just got really used to digital painting and digital artwork because of stuff like this, right? I don't know if I could find an example of Video Painter to show you guys. Video Painter. Commercial?
Now when you turn
oh hell yeah, I remember this commercial. You guys, don't make me feel old. Don't make me feel old, guys. Guys, don't make me feel old.
Now when you turn on your TV, turn on your imagination. With Video Painter, while you draw, you see, right there.
I remember this commercial. It's so pixelated, dude.
There's even animation.
Yeah, you could like paste things that already were drawn for you also, so you didn't necessarily have to draw it yourself. It was a software for the TV though. I don't know why they have like a frame there instead of like a TV, but you know. Anyways, sorry. Manga got you into art, learning from copying manga panels. I did that too. Like the thing is, there's several manga artists that I really wanted to draw like, but the thing is, manga doesn't really have color, and I never liked the way manga artists colored, right? Sorry, I never liked the way manga artists colored. When I looked at colored work, like fully colored work, painters always colored the best. So I wanted to color like the way painters did. Dude, these clouds look so out of place. These clouds look so out of place, dude. Oh no. Yeah, the clouds are a maybe. We'll think about the clouds. They're a maybe. I might even just have like a full cloud layer at the top, maybe. You know, maybe. I don't know. We'll think about the clouds. Did you play around in MS Paint? I did. I played around in MS Paint a lot. I loved drawing in Paint. When I managed to get my hands on a computer as a child. Because, you know, there wasn't really drawing software back in the day either, right? So, you know, you kind of just had to, like... Let me see if I can make this work. It's kind of like, oh, wow, Paint is how you drew pictures. You know, like you didn't really have drawing software. Drawing software came after. But I would definitely go on Paint. Like, you know... You'd have like computer classes or something, right? And you're supposed to be doing your work in your computer class, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just crack open Paint, and I'm just gonna doodle something in Paint. Drawing with a mouse? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know what? I don't like what I'm doing with the clouds, but I will have a layer at the top, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just blur it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Guys aren't supposed to do that. You know what? I'll think about the clouds. My first digital drawings were tracing game screenshots with the mouse. That's so funny. I mean, that's a good way to learn, right? Get a feel for things, right? Okay, we're gonna leave the clouds like this. Maybe even raise them at some point. I don't know. Actually, they're too... they're too, like, all over the place. Or not all over the place enough. Like, they're too leveled out with each other. Maybe like this? Like, the clouds just kind of... Yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. We'll have them slightly panning. We'll have them slightly panning. They'll be like, you know... But we'll like... You know what I mean? Like... I just didn't leave MS Paint. I mean, I've seen some really fucking good art in MS Paint. You can make fantastic MS Paint artwork. Like, it's totally doable. 100% doable. You know, it's not always the tools. Sometimes it's just the artist, right? The artist can usually make things work, you know? Like, if I change software, I might struggle a little for, like, various reasons, but, you know, I could probably make it work eventually by figuring stuff out. I say as I have not left my current software in many decades. I was gonna do something with this and I forgot what I was gonna do. Forgot what I was gonna do. Well, since I forgot, maybe I could just pretend like I'm done. You know, it's pretty messy still, but I think we could call it done. I think it's readable, right? Like, you could read what's happening in the picture. Everything is, it's messy, but like, you look at it and you're like, I understand what that is. So I could call it done, you know? Because if I made a fully complete, clean piece of artwork for the background, it would take a very long time to complete all my backgrounds. So I do want to keep them pretty straightforward and simple. I guess we could add some like more patchy grass in the distance, maybe? You know, like maybe a little bit more on the green side. Looks a little bit more green than the rest because it's in the distance and it gets tinted blue a little bit. I like how this whole like little hole right here that I made just looks like a disaster. Like, you can't even tell what's happening with that. The whole thing is a mess. The suggestion mess. I mean, I just scribbled here earlier, right? Like this little hole right here up here. I scribbled on that earlier, and it just turned into like I don't know what that is. You know, I don't know what that is anymore. It just became what it became. I'm gonna add a little bit of a little grass blades to this up here. Give it a little bit of texture, I suppose. It looks kind of like kind of solid, you know, a little bit too solid. This is Ireland after getting artillery? That's crazy. I mean, I guess this is the artillery, right? This right here. Boom. Alright. I think this would be a fun loop to animate. I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of copy pasting for it though when I do video editing. Because I'm gonna reuse the same loop over and over again. So I should probably make like a proper loop for it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just clean this up and I'll call it done. Not too much of a cleanup, just like a little bit of like patchiness here and there to at least make it look a little bit smoother. And that'll be it. There's some other things I wanted to get done today, so I'll probably work on the other backgrounds on a different day. I might work on some assets on Tuesday stream. I might have another art stream because there are some. I have to finish making characters as well. So between backgrounds and characters, I could probably get a bunch of that done on Tuesday. Today, I want to try some other stuff though. Got some other things on my mind that I want to get done. I'll probably end in a few minutes. That guy's coming along good though. I can't wait to show you guys. It's gonna be great. I think for my next video, I'll definitely handle the writing a little bit better. Because this time was kind of like a learning process for how to make like a video like this. So I feel like the writing definitely could have been better. So next time the writing will be a little bit improved. Next time we make a video like this together. Have you designed your Wanderer's work? I have actually. I could show you in a second. I have a lot more characters to make still. Some people I didn't know what to do with at all. Like I realized that Alucard had like a character that appears, but then Alucard also never said what his character looked like. And I was like, oh. Right? Let me find the file. Garage Center, your guy turned out like this. Everyone's drawing like a chibi kind of style, like a silly chibi style, just for simplicity's sake, because I didn't want to get too detailed or realistic. So little Garage Center looks like this. I don't know if that's what you wanted me to go for, but that's what I went for. that's how you turned out. Ah, I just hit my teeth with my cup. Ow. It looks great. Glad you like it. I've got a few people done. Like I got, here's Kat. Here's Vidya. Vidya was an artificer, so I tried to put him in clothes that would make him look more like an artificer. I tried. Kat just wanted to wear black because she's like rogue. Rogues wear black. Moshi's teeth right now. I swear to God, if they fucking break one of these days because I hit my cup against them, I'm gonna be mad. But yeah, Kat wanted to just wear black. In my opinion, she kind of looks like an assassin. And the reason I got that thought is because while I was animating the scene where she meets the king, she literally looks like she's there to kill the king. And I'm like, oh, she kind of gives assassin vibes. I really hope you don't chip your tooth. It hurts a lot. I didn't chip my tooth. I hit my tooth in like the middle of the tooth, so if it chipped, I would have lost half a tooth. But I have chipped a tooth like before, and I'm scared of it happening again, kind of a deal. I'm very clumsy. So, the last time I chipped a tooth, though, it wasn't bad. It was a very small chip, it's such a small chip that didn't even matter, kind of a thing. But I'm clumsy, so I'm always worried. Anyways, here's Lilith. I drew Lilith with her blue hair design. Here's Lewis. And here's Chimley. Chimley's a barbarian. I went with his male design because he's a barbarian. Other people are kind of a work in progress, but we'll work on people more on Tuesday, and we'll finish more backgrounds on Tuesday. So like this I think is doable. This is done. I could call this done. Like my forest also doesn't look very. Like my forest also looks very like quickly done. Like it's very scribbly, right? But like you can tell what it is, and that's all that really matters, I think. So I think I can call this done, and we can say that this just works, right? This just works. We can use it. And then on Tuesday, I can try doing the mushroom biome and see how far we can get through mountains and whatnot, because we have to at least do mushroom, mountain, gate, and then the inside of the castle. So we got like at least four more places left to do, right? Yeah, that works. This works. HP on tooth is now in the yellow bar. No, please. I don't want to lose my teeth. I need my teeth. I need those to eat food. But yeah, I'm gonna probably end stream here. Thank you all for hanging out today. I had a good time. Congratulations to Nyx winning the lotto and to Clouds. I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll probably do more art. We'll get some of the backgrounds done, maybe some of the characters. The animation's really fun, so I'm really excited to finish it. Hopefully it'll be done within the next couple weeks. If I'm unlucky, it'll take longer than that, so we'll see. It might take another month, worst case scenario. It did turn out to be a lot of work after all, but it's the kind of work that I like doing, so I'm okay with doing a lot of work, you know what I mean? It's just as long as you guys just are okay with waiting, I suppose. You're forced to wait, you have no choice. Alright, let me find somebody to raid for my Twitch chatters. I guess we could just raid like Twerk or something, maybe? Twerk is streaming. I very frequently just like to raid people that I know, because meeting new people is spooky. So I'll just raid Twerk, I think. Where is the raid button? The twitching. He's playing a game called Star Sector. Okay. Y'all gonna go to space, I guess. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go get out of here and get some lunch. Y'all take care. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your weekend, in fact. And y'all take care. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. All right, see you for now. Bye bye.